Good morning, students. I am Sourav Ray, your social science teacher. So today we are going to start the question answer session of class 8 history. And the name of the chapter is From Trade to Territory. So let's check the first question. That question number 1, it is the match the following. So there are two columns in your book, so you have to match the two columns. So the answers are written. I am directly reading the answer. That first column A, first option is Diwani. So you have to match Diwani, and the correct answer is right to collect land revenue. Number B, in the column A, it is Tiger of Mysore, and in the column B, it will be the option number 1, Tipu Sultan. Now column number A and the question number C, it is option number C, it is Fauzdari Adalat, and it will be matched with column number B, option number 4, criminal court. So C 4, Fauzdari Adalat, criminal court. Now column number A, option number D, Rani Channamma. Rani Channamma will be matched with led an anti-British movement in Kittur. It is column B, option number 5. Now in the column A, option number E, Sipahi. Sipahi will be matched with column B, option number 3, Sepoy. So Sipahi with Sepoy. So that's the answer of the match the following. So next, question number 2, and the task is fill in the blanks. So the first fill in the blanks is A, the British conquest of Bengal began with the Battle of, and the answer will be Plassey, the Battle of Plassey. The British conquest of Bengal began with the Battle of Plassey. Now question number B. Question number B is Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan were the rulers of dash, and the answer is Hyder Ali and the Tipu Sultan were the rulers of Mysore. Now option number C. Question number C, it is Dalhousie implemented the doctrine of dash. The Dalhousie implemented the doctrine of lapse. The answer is lapse. Now question number 4, that Maratha kingdom were located mainly in the part of India, and the answer will be southwestern. So the Maratha kingdom were located mainly in the southwestern part of India. That's all from question number 2. Now question number 3, it is state whether true or false. The question is state true or false, and the first sentence is the Mughal Empire became stronger in the 8th century. And the correct answer is and the answer will be it is a false answer. So the 3A, it is false, because you already know that Mughal Empire declined in 18th century. Now next sentence, it is B, the English East India Company was the only European company that traded with India, and the correct answer is false, B false, because the English East India Company was not the only European company that traded with India. Now look at sentence C. What is the sentence? That Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the ruler of Punjab. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the ruler of Punjab. It is also true because Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the ruler of Punjab. Now sentence D, that the British did not introduce administrative changes in the territories they conquered, and it is also false because they imposed some administrative changes. They introduced some administrative changes in those states. So that's all from true or false. Now question number 4. The question is, what attracted the European trading companies to India? And the answer is, Indian cotton and silk was in great demand in Europe, full stop. So Indian spices like pepper, cloves, cardamom and cinnamon were in great demand in Europe. Goods could be brought at cheaper rates from India and could be sold at higher rates in Europe. That is another reason, and this prospect attracted the European trading companies to India. So that is the answer of question number 4. Now question number 5, and the question is, what were the areas of conflict between the Bengal nawabs and the East India Company? And the answer is, the reasons that caused the conflicts between Bengal nawabs and East India Company were: point number A, nawabs denied concessions to the East India Company on many occasions. Point number B, nawabs also demanded large tributes from the company. Point number C, the company denied paying taxes. Point number D, that company officials wrote insulting letters to the nawabs. Now point number E, the last point, the nawab denied the company's rights of minting coins and also stopped the extension of their forts in Bengal. So these are the reason of conflict between the Bengal nawabs and the East India Company. That's all from question number 5. Now question number 6. That question number 6 is, how did the assumption of Diwani benefit the East India Company? That how did the East India Company benefited from the Diwani? The answer is, the Diwani allowed the company to use the vast revenue resources of Bengal. Previously, it had to buy most of the goods in India with gold and silver imported from Britain. Now, revenues from India could finance company expenses, and these revenues could be used to purchase cotton and silk textiles in India, maintained company troops, and meet the cost of building the company fort and offices at Calcutta. So these are the benefit they got after the Diwani. Now look at question number 7, and the question is, explain the system of subsidiary alliance. Explain the system of subsidiary alliance, and the answer is, according to the alliance, an English, there are 2 points. That point number A, an English student, an English resident who served as the company's personnel was appointed in the territory. Their job was to serve and further the interests of the company. That's all from point number A. Now point number B, that Indian rulers were not allowed to have their independent armed forces. The company army was to protect the Indian state, but the ruler had to pay for the subsidiary forces. If an Indian ruler failed to make the payment, the part of the territory was taken away as penalty. That's all from question number 7. Now question number 8, that in what way was the administration of the company different from that of Indian rulers? And the answer is, so made first, to giving the answer you have to make two columns, one for company administration and another one for Indian rulers administration. So first you have to write in company administration, point number 1 or A, that the company divided the territories into presidencies. The company divided their territories into presidencies. And in the column of Indian rulers administration, A, that Indian rulers divided the territories into district, pargana, tehsil and parishad. Now next point of company administration, point number B, that collector ruled the administrative units with the help of police, judge and darogas. And Indian rulers administration, B, that zamindar or fauzdar or kotwal, actually handled the police administration in medieval India, were responsible for their administrative units. So that is the difference between the company administration and Indian rulers administration in the terms of law and order. Now point number C on company administration, that governor was the head of the state in company administration, and in Indian rulers administration, point number C, that king or nawab was the head of the state. Now the last point of company administration, that D, the company took suggestions from pandits and maulabis before making new laws for criminal and civil cases. On the other side, Indian rulers administration, point number D, that Indian rulers seldom thought about respecting local sensibilities before making any rule. So that's all from the differences of company administration and Indian rulers administration. Now look at question number 9, that describe the changes that occurred in the composition of the company's army. And the answer is, during the 18th century, East India Company started recruiting the peasants of India in their army and trained them to become professional soldiers. They came to be known as Sepoy Army. The major change in the company army was the domination of infantry over cavalry, with the introduction of muskets, matchlocks to guard them. In the early 19th century, the British began to develop a uniform military culture. Soldiers were increasingly subjected to European-style training, drill and discipline that regulated their life far more than before. So that's all from question number 9. And there are another 2 questions in let's do portion of your book. Those are activity based questions. So those answers will be discussed in the class, later on the class, and you have to do all this in your home. So I will give you those as an assignment later. So that's all from the question answer session, and thank you for watching the video. For future updates, stay connected with our YouTube channel and website, and do not forget to like the video and subscribe our channel. You can also follow us on our Facebook page on the same name, VIII Model School. Our website is www.viiimodelschool.ac.in.